Simone, what's your biggest fear?
Overripe bananas.
Well, mine's spinny chairs. And on that note, I don't know about you, but I'm feeling 22. The first ever Wellness Week will be held next week with activities and lectures every day to educate and destigmatize health and wellness. Check out the link to the event on our Facebook page.
The Trump administration has withdrawn federal protections for transgender students in public schools. What does that mean for California? Caressa Wong brings us more.
The Trump administration withdrew Obama-era protections for transgender students in public schools that allowed them to use the bathrooms and facilities that corresponded with their gender identity. While places like California have statewide legislation continuing to protect the right, many places do not. With the protection seen as an issue of federal government infringing on state rights by proponents, many civil rights activists are now worried for the future of transgender students and their right to a safer learning environment. In an official statement, the White House said,
"He is a firm believer in states' rights and that certain issues like this are not best dealt with at the federal level."
Education Secretary Betsy DeVos was notably hesitant about this decision, with sources reporting to media that she was pushed into supporting it. Regardless, the action seems to symbolize the Trump administration's future attitude towards LGBTQ+ rights. Individual schools will remain free to let transgender students use the bathrooms with which they are most comfortable, and the effect of the administration's decision will not be immediate because a federal court had already issued a nationwide injunction barring enforcement of the Obama order. Whether this is a matter of states' rights or an act against the transgender community, the reality is that this will continue to affect the lives of students. This has been Caressa Wong, back to you guys in the studio.
Thanks, Caressa. Calling all writers, graphic designers, and photographers. Applications for Powwow, the school newspaper, are out. Pick up apps in room A213 or at bit.do/Apache Powwow. The application and teacher rec are due on Friday, March 24th in room A213.
Measure A has huge implications for our school. Our most handsome and amazing reporter has the details.
Hello, Apaches. I'm Max Tedford. Recently, our faculty and staff have been worried about a measure that was on the ballot on Tuesday, and how it has yet to pass. Measure A was on the ballot to extend the school district's expiring parcel tax. However, to pass this measure, it needs a 2/3 vote. If this measure fails, it will put 28 teachers' jobs at risk and 3 counselor positions. As of Wednesday, the measure had 65.84% of the vote, which is still about 1% from passing. While the results have yet to be finalized, they should be in by the end of this weekend, when all the absentee ballots are counted. We at APN hope for the best.
Thanks, Max. The next swim survival test is Thursday, March 23rd at lunch. Come in a swimsuit. Don't forget a towel and your ID card. Please don't forget, this is a graduation requirement. Hey, Max, you really should be on Quiz Bowl.
Really? Because I'm talented and amazing?
No, because you know how to push my buttons. Academic Team Corner is back. Here's Emmy for more.
What's up, Apaches? This week on Academic Corner, we're covering Speech and Debate and Quiz Bowl, 2 teams that have made a name for Arcadia High School. Let's go check them out.
So our tournament was at Cal State Long Beach this past Saturday, and it was for the state qualifying tournament for those who wanted to qualify to state in Speech and Debate.
Speech and Debate is a team made up of 130 members who compete in a variety of events. The members have 18 events to choose from, which include dramatic interpretation and original prose and poetry. Congratulations to these members who have made it to state and will be competing at state champs in April. Thanks, Speechies, and good luck at state. Now let's head on over to Quiz Bowl to see what they're up to.
So Quiz Bowl is an academic team where we play questions that are like Jeopardy with teams. It's buzzer based and it's a competition that's basically teams going up against each other, seeing who can answer the questions the fastest.
Quiz Bowl will be heading to Nationals at the end of May, which is going to take place in Atlanta, Georgia. Nationals will be held over a period of 3 days, and contestants are quizzed on topics such as literature, history, science, religion, social science, fine arts, geography, current events, and more. Congratulations to Speech and Debate and Quiz Bowl for all that you've accomplished. Don't forget to buy tickets for Speech Volleys, and also a shout out to DI for making it to state. This has been Emmy Powers, back to you guys in the studio.
Thanks, Emmy. Hey, incoming juniors and seniors, if you're interested in trying out for Link Crew next year and helping the next generation of freshmen, go to the lecture hall at lunch next Tuesday, March 13th, for more information.
Are you bored of living in the same old United States and wishing for something more exciting after high school? Maybe, just maybe, going to Japan for college? Mia has the deets.
Have you always wanted to go to university overseas? If so, this may be your chance. Global 30 Project is a new program that is sponsored by the Japanese government, and it's where top Japanese universities now offer degree programs in English. By doing this, These universities have broken down the language barrier, which was one of the obstacles preventing international students from studying in Japan.
One of the great benefits of the Global 30 program is that it is very inexpensive. These are top universities. 80% of their tuition can be covered, and oftentimes students graduate from college debt-free.
Make sure to stop by Summer Sensei's room in E105 for more information. This was Mia, back to you guys in the studio. Sayonara!
Thanks, Mia. Attention all juniors with at least a 2.8 GPA. Do you have a heart for service? Have you seen those sick blazers around campus? Then you might be right for SMW. Come to the 2017-18 SMW Information Night. The meeting is mandatory and will be held Tuesday, March 21st at 7 p.m. in the PAC. If you have any questions, email Mrs. Wilkins at rwilkins@aosd.net or see Ms. Grubbs in room D102.
Pie is a delicious treat and something from math, but personally, I prefer the kind with an E because you can throw it. Come out to the Rally Court at lunch on March 14th to pie the esteemed faculty of Arcadia High School.
Old people, they're everywhere nowadays, even in movies. Here's Will with his review of Logan.
Hey there, Patchies. On this week's movie review, we're going to dive into the mutant universe to see our favorite X-Man, Logan.
This is what life looks like.
Logan is about the Wolverine in a not-so-distant future, when his healing abilities have practically become useless, and for the first time in his life, he's grown old. He's now just trying to lay low and make it to the end of his days as a limo driver. Nevertheless, he still finds himself in the middle of a fight. Logan is drawn to another adventure to save a girl, Laura, who has the same powers as the adamantium monster. Along the way, he must protect her and preserve his friend, Charles Xavier, or Professor X, the last connection he has from his time as an X-Man. What I enjoyed about this movie is how they aged a cheerily colored comic book character into a grittier, darker person in just 2 hours. Logan emphasized on the gritty reality of what it would be like to be the Wolverine. All the deaths, loss, and bloodshed has taken a huge toll on his life, and as he drinks and sleeps his life away, you can't do anything except feel sorry for him. I love Professor X in this film. The once wise and strong leader of the mutant race has become a scarred and mentally unstable man who tries to spend his time trying to convince Logan that life still has some good in it. Hugh Jackman has done an incredible job of his final act as the Wolverine, not only showing off his amazing acting abilities, but showing the true nature of the flawed hero. This film did an amazing job of allowing the audience to connect with these characters. Although they have godlike powers, we forget that they're still human, and with that comes all the hardship of it. Logan is hands down the best X-Men film to date. Plus, I enjoyed the Deadpool 2 trailer.
Wow, nice suit. Zip it, Stanley!
I would give this movie a rating, but I'll let Rotten Tomatoes do it for me. This has been Willoughby, back to you guys in the studio.
Thanks, Will. Spring Fling guest contracts are due today. Turn them into the ASB office if you haven't already. Tickets are also on sale for $15 with ASB membership and $20 without.
In case the silver screen isn't your thing, Drama's performance of Sister Act is coming up. Here's a promo about it.
Ah, springtime. Just smell the flowers blooming and...
Also, chlorine.
Oh, right. We have a swim team.
And many other talented teams.
Let's go to sports.
What's up, Apaches? My name is Amer, and on this week's edition, we're transitioning from stellar seasons on the hardwood to the pool, the asphalt, and the diamond. This is Apache Sports. We're going deep into the play of swim and softball, with all playing with heart and intensity.
Watch out, vegetarians. Arcadia is having a swim meet against South Pasadena. The swim meet consists of 4 strokes: freestyle, butterfly, backstroke, and breaststroke. By using these strokes, the competition is split into individual races, medleys, and relays. The faster teams get a higher score. As such, the varsity girls won 127 to 47, and varsity guys won 109 to 61.
I was proud that we came away with a W. South Pass is a really competitive team, so it was a good win for us. Personally, I felt I could have swum faster than the 100 breast. I didn't go my best time, so I want to look forward to lowering my CIF cut at the next meet.
Arcadia did swimmingly against South Pasadena. Good job, Apaches.
Tuesday, girls softball hit it out of the park against Monrovia.
The first few innings started off slow with a pattern of Arcadia striking out Monrovia and then scoring runs off them. The Lady Apaches have senior Janelle Hadathing for her fast down-the-line pitches
plus her powerful hits leading to 2 of the 4 runs made by Arcadia. Not only was Monrovia unable to hit, but when they did, it resulted in easy pop-ups that our strong communicating defense had under control. So in the end, Apaches won 4-0.
Well, recently from the past few games, we've actually been really good with communication and defense. Like we've been really tight and we haven't been letting a lot of runners score.
Great job, girls, and good luck in season.
This past weekend, 14 students from Arcadia High School Sports Med competed in the competition. The first part of the competition consisted of a 100-question quiz based on anatomy and injuries. The second part was more physical. The team was tested on procedures to follow for injuries. Out of 40 high schools and 700 students, we got 3rd place.
Personally, I thought the experience was really fun. We just have like the best program ever because Jack's my hero.
Thank you for treating our injuries. Congratulations to the Sports Med team and Mr. Sessions.
Last but not least, congratulations to tennis who played a stellar game on Monday, winning 15-3 against Temple City.
We're losing another hour of sleep this Sunday. It's daylight savings time, so make sure to turn your clock 1 hour forward.
And if you want to see if you made it to the interview round of APN tryouts, come by the APN room or check out our Facebook page.
See you next time, Apaches.